so much going on that it's like a little bit overwhelming, but hopefully like focus. Yeah, that's what like
G'day everyone, it is Daily Monday. We're tackling the new daily races today. We have 3 new tracks we want to attack. See if we can build our DR up a little bit more into the Bs. But we'll start with a recap of the week that has been. So we started off with the dailies last week, which I think we had some good positives. Um, they were really good races, Watkins Glen, other than the streaming issues, which we will go into more later. Watkins Glen was a good race. The Genesis held up pretty well with the other cars. Deep Forest in the Genesis again, the G70 also held its ground, which is awesome. So very, very positive run on Monday night. Obviously, then we had a few days off, and then we came into AGT Thursday. AGT Thursday was also at Deep Forest in the Group 2 Nissan. Wasn't our best result, but better than we have been going, which is good. Onwards and upwards. We then obviously I think we tackled some Nürburgring practice, getting quicker on that Thursday. And then Saturday we did Manu Cup, which we did well. We got a P2 on one of the races. So the first race we started P10, got a P6, and I think the second race we started 6th and got a P2. Third race is a bit of a mess, but gained some good points on that, so we'll go into the points on that later as we go through it all. And then we did Saturday night Anything Goes, and that was an absolute cracker again, using putting some tracks together. That was some good fun. So we had a couple of hours of just good old crashing and bashing. I think Sean got to let his hair down, which was absolutely brilliant. I think he needed to actually have that little bit of reset, which is good. And then Sunday I did Sparkles GL's 100 lappers of Watkins Glen. Unfortunately, YouTube disagreed and shut the stream down, but we were still live on Twitch and Facebook. So to the guys that are out there, obviously we've got Rats, Sean, PJ, Budley. I can see he's all in the chat already. Make sure you do follow us on Twitch and Facebook. That way, if YouTube does have those issues, you can still jump across and watch Twitch and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, we did well. We had a terrible start due to the everything going on, but we finished the P8. Um, um, so yeah, nah, the idea is that um, the idea is that's the how we did. So P9 finished at about midnight this morning. So bit tired, a bit so yeah, but it was a good race in that regard. So I'm fairly happy. So this week's, as I said, we're well and truly into the Bs. We have we've also enrolled in Trackstars series, so we will be doing Trackstars this the first weekend, I think is this weekend or next weekend. Trackstars, the Porsche Cup. So you'll see us on a Saturday morning or a Sunday evening doing that as well. So we're starting off with DR in the B. Sportsman needs to build, but we'll get there. We'll get all that back up. So I'll just flick that across over the big screen so you can see. So hopefully the idea is to maintain the Bs today and build. Don't want to go back to the C if we can avoid it. Manu Cup, we did reasonably well. We got some good points for Manu Cup. Let's just have a look here. So in the Manu Cup side, we got 148 points on round 5, which is awesome. So we're well and truly in the lead in our friends rankings. In the main area, we're definitely up there as well. Secondary rankings means absolutely nothing, and we're third in the group for the Genesises. So absolutely kicking some goals there, and we're in 111th in the region. So really kicking some goals with Manu Cup. I'm not complaining. And it's Nürburgring next Saturday, so get some good practice on the Nürburgring, which will be good. So that's the plan with that. As I said, I want to thank. We've at 120 subscribers, as you can see, which is absolutely mind-boggling that we're only at 110, quite literally a week ago, I think, or a little bit less ago. So thank you to the 10 more subscribers that have jumped on to the channel. Which is thank you once again. That's great. So the tracks, the daily races. So the new daily races for this week. So we've got Tokyo Express East Clockwise, which is the correct way in, and we are using. I'm currently trying to work that out, mate. It should automatically give you points. I have gone through every setting physically impossible, and it's not giving points. So I do apologise. I am working on it. I'm working on that one. Every day I'm mucking around with settings and trying to get it to work. So you can't race it in V8. Yeah, it'd be hard. It would be really hard. So it is the Mercedes AMG VGT racing car. That is the vehicle to use. It is 4 laps of Tokyo Express in the racing hards. There is wall collision. It is weak. I was watching Sparks earlier, and you do get penalty for some wall grinding. So, but I reckon the people will still use it to get in the races. We haven't attacked a quality time yet. So I don't think I can get a quality time on that yet, so I haven't looked at that. Race B is Yas Marina, 4 laps, 16 cars in the race hards. Man, is that track hard to get a quality time. I did 12 laps or 13 laps and could not get a quality time because I red lit every lap, all because of track limits. But we were able to get a 159 too, so that's not a bad effort. I will not be attacking any more quality on that track. And then obviously Fuji, the pièce de résistance is Fuji, 12 laps in the Group 2 cars, but it is in the 90s Group 2 cars. It is and the Mercedes is the car to go. So looking at why are you doing stupid things? Controller, stop it. Fat fingers pressed the wrong button. So rankings wise, at the moment with our quality time, we are 5th in the friends ranking. Mr. Kiwi's out there. We got Wezel. He's done a 157.3. Junior Stones, Budley, you should be proud. Has done a 158.1. Mr. Kiwi's done a 158.2. That's rapid. Mick, who's online at the moment, which we'll show, he's quite literally cutting some laps at the moment. He's done some C races today, as some of you may or may not have seen. So he's out there at the moment. He's done a 158.2. I've done a 159.2. Sean's on a 159. So in regards to the friends ranking, it's pretty good. In the world, we're in the top 1500. So top 1500 in the world. G'day, Doc. How are you, bud? So I'm happy to be in the top 1500 with a 159. As I said, we're only going to be tackling these tonight, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on qualifying. We just want to get some races in. For race C, we are 4th in the list. We are quite literally a second and a half behind Sparks, which is pretty good. Well, just over 1.6 seconds. And we're in the top 1600 at the moment as well. So we're 4 seconds off the A lobby guys, but that's still not a bad effort. So the first race will be starting in 6 minutes. So we're going to do a race C and we are using the Porsche. So let's get fired up. But how has everyone's racing been? How has everyone's weeks been? How has everyone's weekends been? It is utterly freezing down here at the moment. We have a lot of rain and wind at the moment. Bit of isolated thunderstorms, so it is blowing a gale. Um, but how's everyone else going? How's everyone else's week's been? Weekend's been? Fill me in. Let me know. Your racing's been terrible, mate. Oh, that's no good. It's only the start of the week, or are you counting from your weekend? Yeah, those limits are hard, man. I did probably said about 12, 13 laps off stream, just so I could give myself a decent quali time for the start of the race. So you didn't catch me just sitting here doing qualies all all morning, all start of the stream, because yeah, it was hectic. I have to agree. But that's the championship limits, I believe, is what they're running for quali. So it doesn't take much. So Twitch chat, what do you mean, Mr. Budley? Yo, Kiwi mate, legend, how you doing? Did you enjoy the Saturday night racing, Ducks? When you came out and had a play, did you enjoy the lobby fun and shenanigans? Beautiful. Well, it's all bonuses, all positives. Uh, the Twitch has chat, Budley, but I don't think he's lagging too much, is? Oh, okay. YouTube doing YouTube things, obviously. So yeah, but as I said, for the guys who were watching last night, Sparkle's 300 subscribers race. I'm sorry that no, it wasn't my fault, but I do apologise um for the YouTube stuff yesterday. Um, yeah, like it was a bit disappointing. It did what it did. So um, yeah, it was doing my head in. It was doing my head in. So, but try to, as I said, I know it's a big ask, but try to follow us at least on Facebook. If you have a Facebook account, it's not hard to find us on Facebook. We are live on there. We don't monitor the chat, but at least we're live. Otherwise, Twitch, the Twitch chat comes up on the screen. So, if you ever want to, keep in touch, or and YouTube's been doing YouTube things, it wasn't too bad. Zex ended up finding us on Twitch, so he ended up chatting with me till about lap 80, and then he was like, "Mate, I fell asleep." And I'm like, "Fair enough, go to bed, get some sleep." So, because he was with me till about lap 80, so we ended up doing 6 lap fuel tanks, and 12. I ended up getting 12, 13 laps out of a set of softs, so just doing 2 short stops and running double stint in tyres, and we were able to get us back up into unlap ourselves almost, so it wasn't too bad. To get P9, P8, which is not a bad effort. So Sparkles, who hosted it, it was good. She had issues with her stream as well, so which didn't help. So she couldn't really celebrate it as well as she could, unfortunately. And Watkins Glen is a good track. I don't know why they can't just fix it, remove that copyright strike, and there'd be no issues. But So, but it said Twitch doesn't has no issues with it. Facebook had no issues with it. That was live for the whole 4 hours or something we did. So, yeah. So, all right. Well, we're going to get fired up into the first race. So, let's go. As I said, thank you to the 120 guys. We're on our way to 200. We're well and truly on the run. With the 159, we're still down in the 12. Yeah, got it here, mate. All good. Yeah, it's just hard to monitor the live feed chat without having another window open, if that makes sense. So, oh, we got Poe in here. I didn't see that. We got Poe. Legends. Don't forget, guys, if you do on YouTube, make sure you do check out Poe as well. Yeah, you're not wrong there. It's not wrong. We've got Dango's Racing too. Oh, we've got some good guys in here today. As he just says, g'day. Awesome, Weasel. Thank you. Tell him I said hello. I'll try to get his stream up shortly so I can have that going in the background too. Oh, you're going to start me right in the corner, aren't you? That was terrible. That's a terrible start. You've already got a Temu Motion rig, Kiwi. It's your armchair slides around. You're already one up on us. I knew you were going to push through. That was terrible. Lost 2 spots out of that. Let's get knuckled down. Didn't have to do that split. I had to tighten up my rig. She was getting a bit rocky and rolly, a bit loose. I almost feel like I was going to sit in the fall backwards. Just started, mate. Just started. First race of the night. So, I have 2 more laps. I'll tell you how it's going. Yeah, it's night over here, mate. It's 9 o'clock at night, 9 p.m. in wet, cold, windy Melbourne, Victoria. Ah, get stuffed. Oh, it's cold. Don't let the t-shirt fool you. I'm standing underneath a split system on 20 degrees. Go Poe with the P3, good effort, mate. Unfortunately, your quality time for this race is where it matters. Unfortunately. Just so yeah, so GT Skinno's got all of our. He's the one who does all our widgets for the DR guys. So make sure you help him out, keep an eye on him. He also runs our Discord GT grid stats. Ah, oh, get stuffed. You know what? I use that line in qualifying, I don't get a penalty. Use that line in a race, I cop a penalty. Go figure. Oh yeah. You dirty bugger. Well, that's all right. Where do we end up? 13th. This race is going to chew the DR, isn't it? Just going to annihilate the DR. Thanks, Poe. Yeah, well, wasn't really a great race. Hey, g'day, Eggy. How are you, mate? How are you, mate? We've got half an hour to see, mate. So we'll do another. We'll do another B. We'll give it another crack. Thanks, Poe. I was just quite literally loading your stream up, mate. Yeah, so yeah, no, so I just jumped into Poe's stream, so I'm just got him going now. But as I said, guys, make sure you do give him a plug, say g'day. Here he is right there. He's getting ready for the next race, so make sure you do jump over to Poe 10. He's also another fellow who's
appreciate the
starting out
honesty.
and giving it a fair old crack. So
make
sure you do give him a wave and say g'day.
Sort of
G'day, Poe.
Thanks for the well done.
I try and race as clean as I possibly can.
So yeah, so make sure you do give him a plug as well, guys. So
And race as clean as I possibly can, and there's been a lot of people in this particular race where it's
So as I said, so that's the yeah. So they're the guys that are Aussies that are the guys that are going around at the moment. Everyone's tackling the dailies, so we've got a lot of people. But thank you to the 14 people watching the stream at the moment, 25 views. That's absolutely awesome, guys. Thank you very much. That is great. So yeah. So while we're waiting, let's see what everyone's doing. See if anyone's sharpened these qualies up. So where's everyone sitting on their qualies? So no one has really improved. You jumping in, mate? You jumping in a race? Hopefully. Thanks, Swizzle. Thank you, mate. G'day, Dino. Legend. How are you, bud? How's the cold Ballarat? I know it's bloody cold here. It's freaking freezing here. Don't let the short sleeves fool you. I'm sitting underneath a split system at the moment. It's blowing hot air on me. It'd be bloody cold in the rat at the moment, I reckon. Yeah, it's cold. It's not fun. A mate of mine rang me. He's over in Kilmore, Broadford area, Kilmore. He reckons they've had buckets of rain and storms, and there's bits that are flooded. So it is crazy how the weather has. It is crazy how the weather has turned. It's just mind-boggling. Beautiful sunny days last week and crap this week. So Yeah, well, Queensland's supposed to be getting Caulfield. That's where you cop all the rain, mate. When I used to work in Moorabbin, that's where you that Caulfield, Moorabbin, Eastern, that area. There was the rain belt everywhere. That was wet. But yeah, well, Queensland's going to cop it. So this strong front, so it's going to be interesting. Yeah, a 159 isn't good, mate. A 150. I thought a 159.2 was good, but no, I need another second. But I don't think I could get another second on that track. I don't reckon I could do it. The track limits just do my absolute head in. As I said, every lap bar 2 were red lit laps, and I said I did 12. No, mate, we want the heat. You send the heat down, we're sending the cold up. We're not standing for this. No way. Although I did book a holiday in November to Mildura, so you guys will miss me for 2 weeks then. But yeah, bugger that. Even though it's going to be beautiful and warm. Yeah, I know. Yeah, PJ with a 57. He said he was jumping on. So yeah, PJ with a 57. Wessel with the 57. Like, look at Wessel, 57.3. He's going to get into the 56s. He reckons. Junior with a 58. Budley hasn't even put a time up yet, so he's waiting. Like he said, is Budley going to do a lap or is Studley going to do a lap? Is the question. That is the question. Yeah, they're all aliens, especially DRs. I can't handle that DR. So they're all aliens there for sure. Yeah, well, Coffs. I go to Coffs Harbour regular, so I know that pretty well. So, and Armidale is a bit further up, so in height wise. So yeah, no, that's fair enough. Okay, no Budley, no Studley this week. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, Eugen's daily, but Eugen doesn't do much of the daily races. He doesn't really dabble in the daily races that much. Or if he does a UK account and races with the big leagues, the UK guys. Which is fair enough. He's fast enough to do it. Like he is really fast enough to race with the big league, especially the Rorys and the Sparkses and Hoggies and Kizzies and all them, and Snake. Yeah, so got there. Wouldn't you though, Wessel? Come on, if you got to I don't know how close you are to an A plus, but would you not want to protect your A plus? Once you got A plus, wouldn't you want to sit there and go, nah, I want to, I'm going to protect it as much as I can, and just do what Rory does, like I'm an A plus driver in Gran Turismo all the time. Don't get me wrong, it's a good effort to be an A plus driver. It's absolute cracker. I'll never get there, but you never know. All right, we're ready for another one, and then we'll jump over and do, depending on the time, we might do a race A, I reckon. You don't want to lose it, yeah. Look, if I can maintain the Bs, I'm happy, but I'll just slowly build on them. But I only do one night of dailies and menu cup, so my DR is going to take forever to build up to any higher than what it is. And you throw in you throw in this track with this setup, and you just start to get a roll on in 5 laps, and bang, or 4 laps, so you just start to get a roll, and it's race is finished. Who have we got? Ooh, we've got a Kiwi dad racer in the house. And we've got a Kiwi racer as well. Ooh. Oh, PJ's in with Poe. Okay. Good luck, Poe. See if we can get that start a lot better this time, because that start was terrible. That put us way back. That's the plan, mate. Always. Good luck and have fun. So we've got to finish above P11. That's the goal. Yeah, because it starts you right on the worst part of the track too. Always on a corner or something. That was a way better start. Oh, that's terrible. I didn't need that. Oh well, we're going to be last. Hey, go around there. Hey, why are you sliding, you stupid car? Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah. Bugger. That's why I had traction control on, to try to sharpen it down a little bit. Oh, Kiwi Racers had a spin. Yeah, no worries, mate. Still not working? It's supposed to give you like 500 points. Yeah, I don't know why Bodrix is not doing it. Ah, get stuffed. Yes, we do. We have a Kiwi Dad Racer and a Kiwi Racer in here. Yes. What? You do qualify in that all the time, no issues. You do it at a race and you get penalised. Crap. Right, I'm done with this racetrack. I'm not doing it anymore. I've done 2 races, which is what I set out to do. You come out with them, Budley. I'll give you that. They've done well to pick up the rest of the pack. Considering where they were nearly a full straight in front of me. I've done well to catch up to them, but yeah, I'm running over here, running over that. Yeah, I know. I do that during qualifying. I don't cop a penalty for it. Do it during a race. I cop a penalty for it. Just doing my head in. Wessel. Just set up one rules for the track and go from there. Sorry, Kiwi Racer. I wanted that spot. Oh, that was uncalled for. I never knocked you off the track. You left the door open and I went through there. That was completely uncalled for. completely uncalled for that. Yeah, run away, wanker. Did not need that. Did not need that. Alright, let's go and do some Fuji. I got punted on in the last little bit, Kiwi, by your alter ego, Kiwi Racer. He left the door open, and I went up there, went through, and then and then he decided he wanted to punt me off the track. I felt mine was a clean racing move. Actually, we've got 8 minutes. Let's have a look. I felt my move. I don't reckon they're any relation, to be brutally honest, Weasel. I think it's just coincidental. But so let's have a look at this. Let's look back at that. So I feel my move was a clean move. Like, yeah, I pushed through, but I believe that I was clean. So let's see how the start went. The start went terrible. We've got a couple of minutes, so let's have a squeeze. Let's see. I got a way better start on him. I wonder if he actually did tip me sideways. Nah, I just spun myself. Alright, I spun myself, so that's fine. So, what did he do? Did he spin himself here? When he got to P12? Oh no, Freeman spun him. Alright. So this is me catching him. Let's see. I nailed that start. If it wasn't for that bloody spin, I nailed that. But I was on him, like, there he is there. I'm not blaming no one, Kiwi. I'm not blaming no one, mate. This is the replay shows it all. This is what happened, so... So I gave him a tap there, but I didn't pass him, I gave him space, I backed off. I put pressure on him, don't get me wrong, he knew I was there, he knew I was going to come for him. see how we go. So we get around this lap. Got to be almost to the last lap. So I got a penalty there. So I was right on him when I got the penalty. So he got a gap. So he had a gap again. So I crawled back up to him again. Boggy Mart had a spin. Or Biggie Mart, whatever they are. So this is the lap that counts. So watch. So I got a gap on him. There's no... So he copped a half a second penalty. The two in front didn't. I didn't have a penalty. So this is where it would have allows me to catch up to him. To see your thoughts on this. So, like I said, he's come through there. So they cop the penalty, allows me to catch right up on him. Yeah, all good, mate. We're nearly done. So, yeah, I did tap him, get him around. Like, yeah. Bang. I'm done with that race. I'm not doing that race. Not doing Yas Marina anymore, because that in itself has dropped me DR down. So let's jump into a race C. Let's do some Fuji in the Group 2 cars. So we've got a couple of minutes, got a minute to go. Right, quick drink, and then we will get into race C. We'll do a couple of race C's, and then we'll finish the night on a race A, I reckon. Yeah. Now I did watch Sparks, and he was able to do a whole race without changing tyres. You just had to pit. So the strategy will be pit, no tyres. Be curious to see how we go. He did say that, but let's just see if we can see how we go. You're not on there, Juan. You're not wrong there. You must finish. Where are we? Oh, way down. So, oh, we've got a Poe again. And a PJ. Oh, and a Dango's Racing. Oh, got some good guys in here, don't? It's going to be fun. Oh, we've got a race with all the crew tonight. All we have is no Kiwi Dad, and it would have been almost everyone, and a Weasel. That's it. Let's see how we go. Good old Fuji. Oh, it's carnage already. Oh, wait. Oh. Seriously, guys, come on. PJ, that was you, wasn't it? Ah, you dirty dog. Hey Tone, how are ya? Thanks for the like. A lot better than race B, but didn't spin out in the first corner. catching up to him though. Yeah, that's exactly it, mate. I get it. That's why I don't focus on them too much. Yeah, I've done my 2 races of race B. I'm not doing them again. Jeez, you outbroke that one. Oh, what did Richie? Why? Ah. I'm already last. I'm just going to pit, get this pit lane out of the way. I'm just going to send it. Let's see how we go with this. Pull the time out of them. They're going to pit soon. They're changing tyres, looks like. Some are, some aren't. Get around there. Oh, why are you... Well done again. Yes, 3 melons has definitely come to work now. Richie. He's obviously just knocked another one out. Oh, now, while I've got you, everyone, obviously with the stream that played up last night from Watkins Glen, Obviously, we have it live still on Twitch. If you wanted to re-watch that stream on Twitch, you're more than welcome to. I am also happy to upload it as a video for you guys to re-watch if you are interested. So let me know. Obviously, YouTube have released the stream, the first 50 minutes of the stream yesterday. But obviously, on the Twitch version, there is no copyright blankouts. So, is that something you guys would be interested in to re-watch that stream of Watkins Glen, or do you reckon just let it go? What would you like to do? What are your thoughts on that? Yeah, I can just upload the whole stream as a video. It'll be basically like this. You'll have how it is right now. Obviously, you won't be able to interact, but it will be just a video. Initially, I reckon they might, but if I at least put enough, get all the copyright stuff removed once it's uploaded, I don't see why there'd be any further issues. I've already appealed it once, 3 times, and got it all cleared 3 times. So I think it's just the fact that you just got to do that process. It doesn't bother me in that part of it. It's just whether you guys would be interested in watching that stuff. That's all. 2 laps to go this race. Well, it's on Twitch at the moment, so you can watch it on Twitch. I've saved it on my computer, so there's no big issues there. We'll do a premiere watch party. No, that's the only problem. Twitch don't save the streams. Like 7 days, I think, is the stream. It says like the stream's available for 7 days to rewatch, and then they get rid of it. Unless I can do something to save it. But it's saved on my PC. Like I saved it. It's 7. Like it's saved on my Yeah, exactly right. That's why I was wondering. So I'm happy to put it back up. I'm happy to run the risk on the in YouTube doing YouTube things, for sure. So I might. So you spun me, PJ. I'm blaming you. No, I reckon it was that damn Richie boy. That Richo Roy spun me 3 times. 3 times he spun me. Three times. The old DR's copping it tonight. Yeah, run away, Richo. Run away. So what did Waterboy? Waterboy have a lot of issues too, eh? Freaking Richo spun me too. I was going to catch him. If I could catch him, I would have been. So what was the go of Waterboy? What was he doing? We haven't even looked at race A yet. We'll do one more of these and then we'll look at race A. Let's see if we can do some quality. See if we can get a better quality time. Ah, lovely. Yeah, well, Richo Roy, I got past him 3 times. 3 times following corner, he spun me. No word of a lie. Yeah, it's at Tokyo. Enough said, yeah. I try to at least give every one of the dailies a go, though. If I see Richo Roy in the next race, I'm going to send him to the moon first corner. Nah, I won't do that. Send him to Pluto instead. Nah, I'm not that type of driver. I won't do it. Can't conscience do it. Just don't have the conscience to send someone to the moon. Unless it's fun, like if it's fun, but I used to do that in Grand Theft Auto. Like I used to always load into a lobby, and I wouldn't target anyone until someone shot me first. Once you shot me first, it was fair game. That didn't quite work. It's definitely that kind of week, mate. Don't disagree with you there. Alright, we can definitely get another lap on this. Let's see if we can get a lap. If we do a lap like that next time around without spin, I reckon we'll be in a 134s, 135s easily. So let's see. Get some time. Got no grip at all. Got no grip. Has had no traction there. Lap 2's the sweet spot on that track on this car with quali. Bugger. Bugger. Oh, it's what it is. We're in the top 10. We don't have any fellas here. We've obviously gone down a split, I would suggest. We've got Biggie Mart. We've got no... Well, at least I don't have... Biggie Mert is the only one. So, we'll do this. Let's see how we go. Fingers crossed. Let's not spin on the first bloody corner. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Certainly. Let's go. Yeah. I haven't got any. I've got Beefcake. Beefcake's usually a good racer. Big or Mert, I haven't had much with, but we'll just see. you steer into me? That's exactly. I feel like lately there's a lot less careless drivers out here. And I think it's the popularity of Gran Turismo that's coming out, that you're getting the popularity of these dirty drivers that want to come out and just... Or is it just me? I feel like it has. With the likes of, you know, Rory and a few others, big YouTubers, I think have made the game a lot more popular. Because you just look at the drivers, like the way the racing lines, the way they just want to biffo, get the elbows out. Watch this guy, he's going to underbrake me big time. Oh, I totally outbraked myself there. Like, why push, like, you push me what? Like, why? What was that? Like, why? Why do you have to feel like you want to push me around? Like, you want to try to spin me? Oops. Sorry, I outbraked myself. Damn. Ah, whoops, I did it again. Sorry. Sorry, I just outbraked myself there. Just braked way too late. Oh, damn, I'm in your way again. Sorry. That's it. There is so many good combinations out there. Come on, Beefcake. Oh, we both outbrake each other there. Alright, we need a pit. Let's get this pit out of the way. Do we do a set of tyres this time and see what happens? See what it costs us? Bugger it. Let's throw a set of tyres on and see what happens. Got nothing to lose in having a crack with some tyres. Oh, get around. he overshot too. Poor mate. I think changing the tyres is the go. So we've got a 135 in us, 135.5, which definitely will put us up the list in the qualies. See how we go. Get really 2 laps of these tyres and they get greasy. They get very greasy after 2 or 3 laps. Overcooked it. Ooh. 2 more laps to go. One more to go. and then we'll probably call it for a night, I reckon. Pretty dismal dailies this week, Polyphony. Pretty dismal. Oh, good, bud. Yeah, there's still 5 lurkers out there, I can see. Stream Elements is keeping me company. It's all good. And my multiple personalities, me, myself, and I. I've got Poe in the background in my headset, and I've got Mick in the headset as well, rambling as well. So I'm listening to them. Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. It's the beard, isn't it, Budley? It's the beard all the way, mate. That's what cheers you on. Let's tell the truth. It's the beard. It's the beard. It's not quite grey enough yet for you, though. Yeah, that's it, Weasel. You got to do them, mate. You can't not do them, so just gotta have a crack. So, but I reckon on that. I reckon that on that the bombshell. I reckon I'm gonna call it on that because I don't really look forward to doing these dailies. They're just not more. I don't want to keep doing them. So so I reckon we'll load up. I reckon we've got half an hour. We'll do another half an hour of some Nürburgring. I reckon we'll do some practice on some Nürburg. Do some mileage. I reckon. So we'll finish the night off on some Nürburg. If anyone wants to jump into an open lobby, I will make it a public lobby. So if anyone wants to jump in and do some Nürburg laps, I am happy for you guys to jump on over. We'll make the lobby public and we'll just do some Nürburg. Because yeah. We'll load some I've started doing the power pass, but I won't really bore you guys with the power pass just yet with the power pack. I've got the power pack. It's worth getting, definitely, mate. But I'm not going to bore you guys with the power pack short races. Once I get to a situation of some longer races, like maybe some of the shorter enduros, then I'll probably start broadcasting them a lot more. But the power pack's definitely worth getting, mate. I would definitely agree. Definitely, I think it's worth looking at for sure. The AI could be quite crazy depending on what level you're doing. So there's something you really got to think about. But otherwise, yeah, no, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Lobby code, guys, if you want to jump in, I'll pin it in the chat. I don't need that, I'll just use my phone. I'll pin it in the chat, and if you want to jump on in, you are more than welcome to. Hey, Ozzy, how you going, mate? Not enjoying the dailies this week, mate. They can go in the bin, in my eyes. There you go. The lobby code's in the chat, guys, if you just want to jump on over. But we're going to let's do some practice. I'm going to try the Merc today. I know I've chosen the Corvette, but the Merc in Watkins Glen was very, very, very comfortable. Alright, let's have a look-see. Let's go do some laps. Yeah, I can understand that, Aussie. The only problem with race C is the hairpin at the start. Problem with daily race A, mate, I think, is the fact you're going to have the wall grinders pushing you out of the way. Yeah, you definitely got a list of liveries now, mate, haven't you? Yeah, that's the problem, mate. Like, yeah, like, I don't mind. As I said, I'll do one night of dailies, till they tickle my fancy, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, mate, I'm done with the dailies. I'm done with the dailies. Well, jump on in, mate, if you want. If you want to do practice, the menus is Nürburgring this week in the Group 3 cars, so. It is Nürburgring this week, mate. Oh, yum. That sounds good, Aussie. Thanks, Poe, mate. You had at least you had a reasonably good night now. So yeah, the dailies didn't really do it for me tonight, mate. But you know, it is what it is. I'm still in the B's. That's what matters, according to my little graph. So we'll finish the night off some Nürburgring practice. But yeah, mate, no dramas. You get some rest, Poe. Thank you for jumping in tonight. Yeah, I had you going in my ears, mate. I had your stream going. I just heard you say goodnight as you jumped into the chat. But yeah, no, you done well, man. Done well. It was a very successful night. So, nah, congratulations, mate. You went up, I went down. It is what it is. Yeah, I won't be doing any more dailies, mate. That's me done for the dailies this week. Monday nights is the only night I'll do dailies. So now it's AGT, more manufacturers, and I'll do Nürburgring practice in preparation if we get into the 24-hour. So all going well. We'll see how we go. Yeah, look after yourself, Poe, and I'll see you on the next stream. No doubt I'll jump in, be in your chat again as always, mate. Have a good night. Everybody wants kung fu fighting. Those steering wheels are fast as lightning. It's a little bit frightening as you exit the corner onto the main street. Take care, mate. Have a good night. Why? Am I scaring you guys? I'm not watching what I'm doing. Probably shouldn't do that leading into a corner. Is that a whistle in front of me? I feel like that's a whistle. Might not be a whistle, might be a Bardi. It is a whistle. Hello, whistle. I have a conundrum. Do I use the Corvette or do I use the Merc? Damn it! Sunshine, lollipops and rainbows and fuzzy things. I can't think of the rest of it. Oh, there's a Kiwi dad, we're racing in the house. I could sing a song that would annoy the absolute bejesus out of you guys, and you'd probably leave the stream if I did, but it'd have to be the song from Lamb Chop's Play Along. Come on! You guys surely would have grew up for that. Just touched it. Just touched it. Oh, get off the wall. DJ's gone. Ah, bloody carousel. Next lap will be a clean lap. I promise. If I can get an 8 back into the 830s Aussie, then I'll work on it from there, but 830s is sort of where I've been at the moment. If I probably chase Weasel without losing it, I'll probably get up there. So I'm assuming Weasel will set the pace. I'd like to get an 815. Be the fastest I've ever been around this track. An 832 is the best I've done, I think. I don't think I've broken the 820s yet. But we're up to about 30. I think I'm up to about 30 laps, 35 laps of practice. Off and on stream. In the end, I'm looking for consistent, clean laps. That's probably what I'm after, Aussie. He said it'll be a 24-hour race, mate. So as long as I can do consistent laps without losing it all the time, that's my goal. Because in the end, it's all about. See, like it's all about. Just doing laps. So you don't win the race in the first hour, but you might, if you're doing consistent 8-minute 30s, and I'm using 8-minute 30s as a loose term. If you set a consistent time, you just run it. You know, if I can get into the 820s and consistent, then yeah. Oh yeah, he'll have weather. Oh yeah, it'll be. He'll have some tricks definitely set up. There's no doubt about that. Oh, Mick signing off. I'm gonna have to do some practice at night next. Like I'm fairly fluent in the dry. I mean, in the day. Then the next one's gonna be practicing at night. But yeah, he will have stuff set. He will have stuff set up, doing some tricks, definitely. Catch you later, mate. See you maybe live in your next stream. Ah. Yeah, all good, mate. Oh, you dirty dog. Ah, go backwards. Bugger, I was doing such a good run then. Ah. Damn you, Budley, with an 814. that the dating game? Cruise control engaged. Dude. What? An 814, Budley, that's quick. An 814.9, Wessel's an 820. I was doing alright till I had that spin. Be a 9-minute again. Just want to get a lap without a spin. Try again. Just recharging? Fair enough, mate. I'm slow through that section, I was a lot faster before. Jump back into the Corvette, I reckon. This car feels good, but freaking jump back into the Corvette. Let's go, Mr. Wessel. Not gonna be setting lap records in this thing. You're not wrong, is it? You're not wrong. You are not wrong at all, Budley. Yeah, I'm due for tyres. I'll finish this lap to get a time, then I'll pit, go out again. We'll put another set of tyres on it. Probably will stick with the Corvette still. carousel we go. Yep, Gigi's gone. Now, if only I could put that to a full lap without tripping. Catch you later, Kiwi, mate. This will be the last lap I do anyway, so thank you everyone who's jumped in tonight and had a spent 3/4 an hour just cutting laps. I do appreciate it. You're just a show off, Budley. All good, mate. Thank you for jumping in and doing some laps with us. Thank you for the cutting laps with us, mate. Do appreciate it. This will be the last lap for me. Hopefully, I can get it into the we're at the target, my target time. Anytime, mate. Anytime. It's not all about the dailies. So we're gonna get as much prep as we can now, not with just 24 hour, but now menu cup as well. So get as much practice as we can. So no, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for jumping in the lobby and having a blast. This will be my last lap. All going well. there in the end. Got an 8:36. So I'm happy with that. Well, let's shut this lobby down. So what do we got? So what you're saying, Budley? I just said a bit of a Wessel was your lap traffic. Okay. Well, on that, guys, on that bombshell, I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. Thank you to the 120 subscribers, the 73 viewers. Yeah, sorry, Samson. we're done for the day. Thank you to the 14 likes, or what is it, 15 likes, or whatever likes. How many likes we got tonight? Thank you to how many likes we got? The 20 likes, 19 likes. Thank you very much. No, mate, I was actually trying to pace myself with you, so you weren't a hindrance at all. I was trying to, I was actually trying to pace myself and unfortunately overshot myself. So no, mate, you were no issues at all. Happy to do laps with you anytime, Wessel. No dramas whatsoever, mate. Not a problem at all. Same as you, Budley. Same as anyone. I don't mind who it is. I don't discriminate. I like doing laps. I just like doing laps. So, but yeah, so 20 on your end, eh? Okay. Was it just updated or has someone just ticked the button? Oh, someone's just ticked the button. Thank you for like number 20. Thank you very much. So, on that bombshell, guys, thank you very much for tonight's escapades. It's been a riot. I am not doing those dailies at all this week. That is done. So at least it's done. Don't have to worry about it. So I'll get some rest now. I'll see you on Thursday night for AGT round 5, round 6. In the Group 2 cars. And then we'll probably load up some more Nürburgring practice for leading into Manu Cup. So yeah. So yeah. But we'll see how we go. Thank you for the green hearts, guys. Thank you for your efforts, everyone, tonight. It is greatly appreciated. I will try to work on these points things so you can start spending your lovely points on slots and roulettes. I am working on it. But thank you very much for everyone who's joined in tonight. Stay safe. I'll see you all, no doubt, in the streams, everyone else's streams. And I'll see you all on Thursday evening. Have a good night, everyone.